All right, here goes nothing. We'll start with how we'd set it up and then hopefully it works. So I do think having things plugged in first, so whether it's all of these into here or this red one going into the back of the computer here before you turn on the computer, I think might help. But we'll see here in a second. Currently, they're not up on screen. So first thing to check would be these little red dots here. We definitely want the audience one to be on, and it is currently set up sending it to the wrong screen. You'll notice you can turn it off here in the bottom. I believe you can also hit escape to get rid of that annoying screen on the screen that we're currently on. So we'll go up to screens, down to configure screens. All right, and then currently the main screen, this will be what you want to make sure you're editing or like changing settings for. Currently it's set to Acer, which is this one. We want it to be, my guess is going to be, let's see, no, it's not that one. That one goes to live stream things. It's probably this one. So let's see if that changes anything. Yep, and it kind of ruined it and put it in the corner. So my guess is that I'm going to close Propresenter because I can't change this right now. So close, and I'll try and reopen Propresenter. All right, so I reopened Propresenter. Make sure that this is green. You can make this other one green. It doesn't really affect anything for you guys. But red is fine. It's mainly the green audience one. And of course, since I turned it on or closed Propresenter, opened it back up, it magically fixed itself. But again, configure screens. If something's not working, make sure main screen is selected. And it seems to be the optimal one is the one that is set up for those screens. All right. Extra troubleshooting tip. If it's not working for some reason, basically once it gets set up, unless the computer gets turned on without one of the HDMI plugs in, it should work by itself. It should magically pop right up. But if it doesn't, another thing to check is you can go down here, click on duplicate or extend a monitor. It should always be there because I literally go into it like every week. It's the one thing that seems to always not be perfect. And make sure all these squares look the same. If one of these doesn't look the same, like I'll ruin it real quick. But see how the square is tiny, and on screen it kind of looked goofy. In the other video it showed up in the corner. So basically click on the tiny one that's messed up and then scroll down to display resolution and switch it, go all the way to the top, 1920, keep changes, and then everything, they're all the same size again, and it's back to being its normal self. You may or may not have to restart Propresenter to get this change to take effect in Propresenter. So worst case, always close Propresenter and open it back up when screen things change, because Propresenter is going to Propresenter.